And our veteran in human resource development profession, Otumba Oyeneye Ogundimu, as charge fellows of Estate Rent and Commission Agent Association of Nigeria, ECAN, to invest in relationships and attitude as such have multiplier effect on profit in their businesses. He gave the charge at Lagos State on Tuesday at the Chief Matthew Shorinola Memorial Lecture. Meanwhile, the national president of ECAN, Godwin Alenke, admonished the fellows in honesty, integrity, and selfless services to ECAN in order to continue with the legacies of founding fathers since 33 years of existence of the association in Nigeria.
Relationship and attitude. Attitude is everything. Attitude brings good relationship. If you don't have good attitude, you cannot build retinue of people around you. So attitude is the first thing they notice about you. If you change your attitude, you change your life for better. Apart from food, what is next thing to food? Accommodation, shelter. It's when you have shelter that you can now prepare food for yourself. So relationship is part of making it in life.
Now I realize why he did all that he did for us. You know, all of us can stand on our own. We can take decision. You know, we can surmount challenges to the glory of God and also to the training that he has given unto us. My father was a good man. He was a disciplinarian. You know,
because one good relationship leads to another. The fact is that real estate is a definition of goodwill. You must have genuine relationship with your principal. And that, of course, will translate into you having more clients. So you must build up relationship. Immediately you messed up with your relationship, you are lost in the profession. Relationship is very key as an estate agent. And that is why we always preach to all our members that they must continue to maintain that relationship that will keep their partnership or business going.
Yes, the role of relationship in real estate management, it cannot be over quantified because you need people to survive in the business. So you as a matter of must, you must know how to relate with people and you must make friends. And the act of relating with people, making friends, cannot be over quantified in business.
And that's all from the local scene. We go on a quick break to bring you foreign stories. Please stay with us.
It's the Premier League all on DSTV. All the goals, all the clashes, all the moments. All of Rashford, Salah, and Saka. All in the language of your choice. All in HD. Available on all these bouquets to choose from. To watch on all these devices. Stay connected for all the action. Get DSTV with an HD decoder. Plus dish plus 1 month confirmed for 18,500 Naira. It's the Premier League. All on DSTV.
This is MITV Primetime News. Now to foreign stories. Leaders of Niger's ruling military junta say they can accept a high-level diplomatic visit because there will be a risk to the visitor's security. Delegates from the regional group in ECOWAS, the African Union, and the United Nations have been due to fly in today. Both the coup leaders told ECOWAS the sanctions and the threat of invasion from the bloc had created public anger, so the delegation couldn't be hosted with calm and insecurity. They added that Niger's land and air borders were closed. Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken says Russia's Wagner mercenary group is taking advantage of instability in Niger following the coup d'etat in that country. The country has been ruled by a junta following the ousting of President Mohamed Bazoum nearly 2 weeks ago. There have been suggestions the coup leaders have asked for help from Wagner, which is known to be present in neighboring Mali, but Blinken said he did not think Russia or Wagner instigated Niger's coup. However, the U.S. was worried about the group possibly manifesting itself in parts of the Sahel region.
Deeply engaged with multiple countries in the region, as well as critical organizations like ECOWAS, like the African Union. And we are united in condemning the actions that have taken place in Niger, calling for the immediate release. Our economic and security partnership with Niger, which is significant, hundreds of millions of dollars, depends on the continuation of the democratic governance and constitutional order that has been disrupted by.
Firefighters in Portugal are battling to contain wildfires engulfing thousands of hectares amid soaring temperatures, but at least 9 of the firefighters have been injured tackling the fires. Around 800 personnel attended a fire near the southern town of Odemire overnight on Monday, with more than 1,400 people having to evacuate. Temperatures in excess of 104 Fahrenheit are expected to hit much of the Iberian Peninsula this week. Three major fires that scorched hundreds of hectares of Spain over the weekend have been brought under control, but weather alerts remain in place across much of the country. And up next is sports stories. Please stay with us. Welcome back. Now talking sports. Eugenie Le Sommer scored twice as France cruised into the Women's World Cup quarterfinals, thrashing Morocco to end the African side's dream run. Goals from Khadijatu Danik and Zadali and Le Sommer put France 3-0 ahead at halftime in Adelaide, with Le Sommer adding a second after 70 minutes. France will now face Australia in the last 8 in Brisbane on Saturday. The North Africans follow South Africa and Nigeria out of the tournament, although the fact that the continent has delivered 3 of its 4 representatives into the knockout status must be seen as a triumph, as it came against all expectation. Meanwhile, Colombia set up a mouth-watering tie with European champions England in the quarterfinals of the Women's World Cup with a tense 1-0 victory over Jamaica on Tuesday. After a cagey affair in the first half, the contest came to life shortly after the break as Ana Guzman fired an inch-perfect long-range pass to Catalina, whose campus finish got their only goal in the 50th minute. That goal, the first Jamaica had conceded all tournament, forced them to take the game to Colombia, but try as they might, they could not find a way through Nelson Abadia's resolute defense. And talking tennis, a former world number 3 Milos Raonic showed that the mighty serve that lifted him to tennis Opa excellence is still firing after a 2-year injury layoff, as the Canadian downed France's Tiafoe 6-7, 7-6, 6-3 in the first round of his home tournament. Raonic crushes 37 ace and match point in front of an adoring crowd and set up a second-round meeting with Japan's Toru Daniel. The marathon first set tiebreak ended in controversy when Tiafoe charged forward to eat a winner but touched the net. And just before we draw the curtain on the primetime news tonight, a quick recap of our top stories. President Tinubu inaugurates Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms. Senate transmit names of 45 ministerial nominees to presidency. From the foreign scene tonight, we told you that Niger junta dismisses Austin ECOWAS delegation over safety risk. And from the exciting world of sport, France, Colombia qualify for quarterfinals of 2023 Women World Cup. And with that, we draw the curtain on the primetime news tonight. From the entire news crew, I am Teresa Adeyemi. Do have a great night. Good night.